How you doing? Tom from the Rusty Rivet. Today we're going to look at the TIG torch on the Fronius Fortis 270. It comes with a little different TIG torch than you're used to seeing on a Fronius. It's a round style torch. It is stamped with Fronius. It's not like a CK torch put on a Fronius. Okay, there's a couple things different with this. I put a stubby gas lens kit with a Pyrex cup. If you do that, that fits the standard consumables. Okay, this fits 17/26 size consumables for this. The back cap's different. The back cap is a little longer in length in here, so you can't use a standard back cap. You have to go out and you have to get the Fronius back cap. So everything else fits. So that's why I still have the full length back cap on, but it's nice. It lets me run a full tungsten in it. The other things I want to talk about, okay, I'm going to hold this close to the camera. I don't know if you'll see it. All right, I hope I can zoom in on that. I hope you saw it. Maybe you didn't. Okay, controls on this. If you push up, it like pulses on, pulses off. Okay. If you pull it down, that's on. Pull it down again, that's off. If you push up on this side, that's minus. Push down on that side, it's plus. So you can control, even though this is hand control, you could still control your amperage as you're welding. All right, which is nice. One thing I'm not a fan of is the fixed neck on this torch. I would like a Rotoflex or a flex head. Okay, I think CK makes torches that'll fit this. I'm gonna find out. Those are the controls on the torch. I'm gonna try a little stainless welding here. Remember, on this machine, there's no AC. You can't do aluminum. We're gonna give it a shot with stainless. I have to make and I'm sick of doing, I am so sick of doing coupons. I love it when I actually have something to make. For those of you that don't know, I have a sign business, Townline Plasma. I make metal signs. So I found a little ring I had to make for the inside of one of the signs to kind of diffuse the light a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to weld that up. I think it's going to take a quick fusion weld, butt weld, and it's gonna. I have to weld 8 of these tabs on it. Okay, and then if you tune into my other video on the stainless sign, okay, you'll see that, and you'll see where it fits in. So let's see if I could quickly do this. I just asked my wife if she wanted to be on a video. She declined. All right. Okay. I'm just gonna experiment with this a little bit. I got the machine out. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna just see how it runs. First, I'm gonna do the first thing I'm gonna do is no pulse, no nothing. Okay. I have that tack feature on. I like it. Okay, it really draws that puddle in to where it needs to be. I really like that. I'm gonna keep that on, but I'll go with no pulse. We're doing, this is eighth inch steel, regular mild steel. And I've cleaned it. You can see I welded on the other side. It took a bunch of heat. I'm just practicing. I don't feel like cutting more coupons. I feel like it's a waste to keep welding coupons. And what we're gonna do is we'll do no pulsing, and we're just gonna run it straight. And then we'll experiment with the pulse a little bit. All right, not terrible. Again, I'm not much of a TIG welder. I used to be. Seems like it's a young man's game with your eyesight, and that really helps. All right, not terrible. I want to go up in current. Okay, I hit it 6 times. I don't really have the machine's facing the other way, so we'll just see how this works. Okay, turned it on. Did you guys see the downslope there when I pulled in on the trigger? All right. We're gonna slow it down even more, and then we'll go fast. I'm gonna slow it all the way down to 1 pulse every half second. Okay, I want a little more heat. Okay, hit that 5 times. I want to see what we're at. Okay, we're at 146 for the amperage. Honestly, I think I do better without a pulse. Let's go back to no pulse. And then I ramped it down. I really think I weld better without the pulse. All right. I'd love to spend more time with this TIG welding tonight. I've got 3 signs due by the end of the week, so I have to get back to the shop, and I have to get working all night. So let's just review. All right, Fronius Fortis 270. TIG torch. They have a round torch now. It takes regular consumables that fit any other CK torch, we'll say, except for the back cap. That needs to be Fronius. All right, it's got the controls on the handle. The machine is only DC, which obviously you can't weld aluminum with it. It has that tack feature. It can pulse. There's a bunch of other settings I could get into with your background current and duty cycles of the pulse. It's completely programmable. I'd love to see what one of their high freak machines does. That would be really nice. It's just not in the cards this year. A lot of other irons in the fire. So maybe sometime, maybe next year we'll get a AC machine. I bought this machine with the MIG TIG stick package, and it came with this torch. Came with a stick stinger so we could stick weld with it. I might give that a shot and just see how it goes. I don't know if I'll do much stick welding with this machine. This machine is primarily going to be in my shop to pulse weld aluminum. That's one of its claims to fame. And let me tell you, the first second I tried it, I set it and I forget it. You set it and you go, okay? There's no messing around, no figuring out your burn back, no messing up tips. I messed up a tip, but that's because I had the wrong metal set up in the synergic settings. The MIG tips stay good for a long time. I am very impressed with this machine. We're going to keep on using it in the fabrication of a lot of these signs. I had a number of people ask me what materials were in the synergic settings and what could be dialed in, wire sizes and min and max and all that. And I sent them a separate message. I tried shooting a video and it was the most boring video ever, more so than this video. But if you have questions, I'll answer them. Okay, if I can't get a video out on it, I'll get an email and a spreadsheet or however we'll address it. But you let me know if you have a question with this machine and I'll answer it. All right. Thanks for tuning into the Rusty Rivet. We'll see you.